So in this video you will see how we are cleaning K5 Pro after application. We had a few questions about it. We don't think it's very important to completely clean, but because for our customers it seems to be important, so we decided to make a short video showing how we do it in our workshop. What we will use, it's 20 grams of K5 Pro. We will use a full packet on this board here. We will put this board usually doesn't need normally doesn't need thermal pads, doesn't need K5 Pro, but we will put in components that usually we have K5 Pro, and then we will clean it. For cleaning we will need a small bottle of white spirit, a few ml. We will need this to put accurate, a few drops, and a toothbrush. We use electric toothbrush, but you can use a normal toothbrush. It will an old one, your old one. It's not a difference. So let's start applying K5 Pro. We have a full packet here. We will use all quantity. So let's put some on memory chips. I will put to the sides too, because after heatsink is attached, the product is spread around, so I will not put very carefully. I will put it a bit messy. But anyway, we must put enough quantity to cover all components, so this part I will try to do as correct as possible. Okay, let's put some on these components. These are usually the hardest to clean. Well, these don't actually need, but still we will see. Okay, these resistors, coils. Power components are also quite warm and then hard to clean. Okay, where else we will put? Right, they promised 20 grams, so I will put 20 grams. Let's put in these transistors. I got this capacitor dirty too. Okay, where else? Let's finish with memory chips. VRAMs. Oop, too much. Oop. Quite messy. I have to remind, this is not for application instructions, this is for removal instructions, so that's why I'm making it as messy as it can be. Don't follow this process to apply it. We have other videos where you can see application. Okay, a bit more. Where else we can put some more components here. Here too. Here we have something more. Maybe more here, maybe here. Okay, everywhere we have. Seems that 20 grams is too much for this board, but we will not give up. Maybe I will put some on GPU too. Why not? Hmm? Okay, everywhere we have. Seems that 20 grams is too much for this board, but we will not give up. Maybe I will put some on GPU too. Why not? Hmm? Maybe I will put some on GPU too. Why not? Hmm? Maybe I will put some on GPU too. Why not? Let's make it a bit messy, more than it could ever be. Have a couple of grams more to go. Okay. Oop. Okay. As we see, it's quite empty. Well, maybe I will put here too. So I will leave this to side. Now I will use this small scale. We will check weight of maybe we'll check without this. We'll check. So this empty can is 8 grams. So it was 28.11 before we make it empty. So now we'll try to collect as much as we can, because K5 we can reuse. It's not doesn't expire, it doesn't look its features. So after, if we remove heatsink, we can use this stick and take back as much as we can. So I will just collect it back with this stick. Here it's have to be careful. It's a wood, so but still components are quite sensitive, so doesn't mean we can use force. I'm not so careful because it's not a working board, but in your board you should be more careful. As you can see, most quantity can be collected very easily. Hop. Just careful with these components on board. You can waste some K5, but not components. maybe I should leave some quantity more. I can collect a bit more, but I will leave it here because it's supposed to show how we are cleaning it, not how we are collecting it. Okay, so let's check how much we received back. 23.8, so 0.2. So it means we collected more than 15 grams. It was 20, we collected 15, so it's 75%. We could do even better because I don't see, I see some more that we can get, but anyway, we'll give up here. So even 75% of product can be returned after application. Not bad. I will leave this here. So now it's time for cleaning this mess. Okay, so as we told more customers, we clean with dry paper. So this is how really we clean, like the most majority will be cleaned with dry paper, because to be honest we are not so focused to make it crystal clear, but in this case we will go ahead and we will do it. So we need quite some paper. Because there's not just one component here to clean. So first we want to clean this VRAM chips, the surface, to show that if you don't care so much about surrounding, the surface can be cleaned real easy with just dry paper. So as you see, surface of GPU and VRAM is clean. Let's clean some power components too. So just with dry paper, practically all components, their surface is cleaned, and we can apply K5 Pro or another paste or whatever we want. But customers ask for perfectly clean. They would like to have this board as it was before we apply K5 Pro. So this is what we will do now. For this purpose we need white spirit. This is what we use. Maybe you can try with alcohol, with other solvents, but white spirit definitely works. So I put a few drops. Maybe I should use some paper below. I will put everywhere. I have to put this. The solvent now starts to work with K5 Pro and make it more liquid. Now I like to do a little trick, because if I turn on this electric toothbrush and put it here, my clothes will get full of white spirit and K5 Pro. So I like to put this paper and do like that. So this way quantity of space here. And paper, and now I can work with so I will do like that with all the components. I will take most quantity. This will be the hardest part, I think, but we will see. Okay. Almost clean, but we are not there yet. Now we will work just with the toothbrush. Now we focus on the corners where it's paper can't reach, but toothbrush can reach everywhere. Even between these components, which is a very hard spot, here with capacitors, the user likes to keep with electric toothbrush it's a little bit easier, maybe a little bit faster, but with your old toothbrush should be about the same. Some more paper. Okay, and now I guess we have to clean the remains of the paint from the board. And as you can see, board again perfectly cleaned, just like when we started. 20 grams of K5 Pro were applied, full packet. 15 were collected back easily. A couple more you could collect if you were more focused. So it took 20 minutes to apply and to collect. if you spend 5 minutes more, you can do a bit more carefully for your board, because this is a non-working board, but yours it's more viable. Thank you for watching.